What's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Gonna run through two trades today. We took a small win on ES, which is like a partial win, and then we ended up taking a nice win on NQ. I'm just logged out right now, but I have all the executions, P&L. As you can see, these are the NQ executions. I took this on MNQ, but I have the chart marked out on regular NQ. But those are the executions, and then same thing on the ES trade. So I'm gonna go over it over here. So starting out, I had a higher time frame bullish bias today. We had relative equal highs with all-time highs right here, and I just figured price was going to come up. It actually might end up taking them out while I'm filming this, to be honest. So anyway, price ends up coming down, and it ends up taking out on ES London low. And if you actually look at NQ never took out London low. So London low was all the way down here. So we had a bullish SMT off the lows. From there, I wanted to see kind of a shift in order flow in order for us to be able to take longs, because again, I didn't want to fade longs when we were right by all-time highs and we had relative equal highs, with all-time highs, and then market opened and put in more relative equal highs up here. So I just had a bullish bias. So eventually we came down and we ended up kind of chopping in here, but we had this SMT. The only thing I didn't like about taking longs here was that we did have these bearish fair value gaps in here. We had a bearish fair value gap in here, and I don't like trading into opposing gaps. But since we had the SMT, we're so close to all-time highs, I decided to take a low-risk trade on this. I ended up entering off a 30-second inverse in and around here. My entry was around 64.87, stops just below these wicks down here. And I just targeted, I just wanted to see all this buy side get run eventually. The only thing I didn't like was when price started to chop around, and I remember I ended up taking off a partial position as soon as we entered this second 5-minute gap. So right there, so right at the peak, basically right here on this wick, I took off about a third of the position, I think it was, because I think I had 3 cons. I think I took 1 con off, and then I put the rest to break even. We ended up chopping around, and then we ended up getting stopped out break even. But the reason why I moved to break even so fast was because, again, we were trading into these opposing gaps, and I hate trading into opposing gaps. So it was more so one of those trades which was low risk, high reward, and I wanted to see price momentum just continue up. And if not, I just wanted to take that break even. So I ended up walking away with a profit taken right here. Rest got stopped out break even. As you can see, it's still running right now, but we ended up capitalizing on the NQ trade, which I'm going to go over now. So again, market opened up. I actually almost caught these shorts off this first presented hourly fair value gap. I'll probably go over that in the post-market breakdown tonight in the Discord. So if you guys want to join, make sure you guys join. You'll have the post-market breakdown. I'm going to go over that later when I have a chance. But I didn't end up taking those shorts. From there, price ended up coming down and sweeping out this hourly low. And again, we have this SMT. ES swept the London low. NQ never swept the London low. So we have a bullish SMT off the lows. From there, we inverse this 5-minute bearish FVG right here, and we come back in and retrace it. So we invalidated bearish order flow. We're respecting bullish order flow because now we're within a bullish fair value gap, and we disrespected a bearish fair value gap. We're in here. So for me, I figure at this point ES is eventually going to want to come up and take out the relative equal highs with the all-time high, and I figure NQ is going to at least want to push up and take out these AM highs, because these were the AM highs at the time. So I ended up entering my first position off this 1-minute bullish FVG in here, somewhere in and around one of these candles. I can't remember exactly which one. Then price came back down. We ended up heading in a little bit of drawdown. Then I entered a little bit more on this candle right here that broke structure on the 1-minute. Just barely broke structure on the 1-minute. Stops I just put below this wick, and then I ended up scaling out on the way up, and then I eventually ended up trailing my stop, and my trailing stop ended up getting taken out just a little bit short, but my full take profit was going to be at this swing AM high right here. So I just missed out on a few extra points, but at the end of the day, walked away with a decent little trade right there. Again, we had that SMT off the lows on this one, sweep of liquidity, 5-minute inverse, 5-minute bullish fair value gap, 1-minute bullish fair value gap, entry again. So first entry was in and around here around 1020, 1021. Second entry was on this 1032 candle, and we just scaled out on the way up, taking profits, expecting all this buy side to get taken out, and then trailing stop was taken out just shy of our full TP, which would have been at 23,742 around there. So that's pretty much for this it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, small, like very partial win, and then we ended up taking a much bigger winner after that for a $600 day on the day. And that's gonna wrap it up for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll have the trade replay where I actually recorded. I know I have the second trade for sure, so I'll upload that And then I'll have a full in-depth recap, post-market breakdown, all that stuff tonight in the Discord. So if you guys want to join, link will be in the pinned comment description. Mentorship link in the description if you want to work one-on-one. Until the next one, though, I'll see you guys then. Peace.